Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Another fight between OG Pancrase boys. It is Kazuo Takahashi versus Ryushi Yanagisawa in a match I can't believe they haven't made yet. So here we go. Singles match on the Neo Blood tournament. Nice snapping kick from Yanagisawa. Hard low kick from Takahashi. Ooh, snapping front kick from Yanagisawa. Another front kick from Yanagisawa. He's swinging his legs after Takahashi here. Oh, I don't know what that was. I think Yanagisawa tried for a lateral drop and then Takahashi just bitched him to the ground and uppercut slapped him. He's gone to sort of a single leg. Nice prevention of that single leg. Takahashi pummeled that underhook back and has flattened Yanagisawa out and is now probably going to murder him on the ground because Takahashi had really nice wrestling. Yanagisawa is probably going to try and recover half guard. Not half guard, full guard. Yeah, he's shoving down on Takahashi's hip. And Takahashi's working the forearm in the face. Oh, there's an opportunity for a mount here if Takahashi takes it. He's working that cross face and those beach slaps to Yanagisawa's head. Yeah, I don't think Takahashi's really that bothered about passing guard. I think he'll just slap and grind here. Working those forearm chokes. Those body punches. Body punch, lead slap, and guard recovery by Ryushi Yanagisawa. Although Yanagisawa didn't exactly have the world's most dangerous guard. Forearm choke here. You can see the angle of Yanagisawa's head is not perfectly healthy. Right, they're messed up in the ropes here. I expect to see a break from the referee soon. Yanagisawa's getting a high guard here. He might try for an armbar soon, except his legs are fucked up in the ropes. And as I expected, we have received a break from the ref. Yanagisawa fixes his knee pads. Snapping inside low from Yanagisawa. Cross check from Takahashi. Ooh, bitch slaps. That one rocked Yanagisawa slightly. Oh, somebody kicked somebody in the dick. Or punched him in the face, or I don't know, something bad. And cause they're bros, they take a little break. Alright, checked kick there. So this is interesting because Takahashi, his real brawling style likes to get in close and hammer with slaps and body punches, whereas Yanagisawa, he's more of a ranged striker. And so we can see whether or not he is able to keep Takahashi at range with those big fucking giraffe limbs. And that was a sort of pimp slap there, standing pimp hand to Takahashi's face. And Takahashi's fainted low, come in with a strike. Yanagisawa's shot and good sprawl from Takahashi to front headlock. So yeah, not at this particular time, but soon Takahashi would become the subject of a manga called, I think it's High School Wrestler Tough, which has nothing to do with high school wrestling. It's about a guy who takes part in underground MMA tournaments. And... oh, just stood up there. Interesting rubber guard from Yanagisawa there briefly, before they'd been stood up. Charging low kick from Takahashi, and the front kick from Yanagisawa kept him out of range. Takahashi's doing his hands around the waist thing, which is completely dumb. Good front strike. He's managed to get in here, landing solid knees. And Yanagisawa looks to be in a little bit of trouble, although he's clobbering back. Oh, nice high kick there. This is a good little few exchanges here. Takahashi might try for a headlock throw here on the taller man. Although Yanagisawa, yep. Yanagisawa was going to attempt to take the back, so Takahashi switched to a whizzer and then has gone to the underhook. And so now Yanagisawa is going to try for the headlock throw. Well, he's got that wrist. I don't know what he tried for there. Maybe he's just trying to Kenny Basami under and go for a leg lock, but it didn't quite work out. So now Takahashi's on top in half guard again. Oh, nice pass straight into Scarfold Kizukatami. And he's trying to put that Scarfold on, as you can see by the way he's rocking back there. He's trying to squeeze the life out of poor Ryushi Yanagisawa. But Yanagisawa's doing the right thing here, linking his hands, keeping his airways and chest open, framing and creating space. So now Yanagisawa is going to try and use his head to lever apart the hands of Yanagisawa and switch to probably a scaffold armbar, or switch to a head arm choke just like that. That was a real nice transition by Mr. Takahashi. Yanagisawa's using a fairly basic defense here by putting his hand on his head. He's keeping the artery on this side open. And now he's managed to sort of turn into Takahashi, but Takahashi switched back to Kizukatami. Oh, nice knee on standing there. And Takahashi's pointed at him going, call it a down, ref. So, 6 count, and they're ready to fight again. Nice transitional knee there from Takahashi. Takahashi's technically a lot better than his record. He just fought really dumb because, to paraphrase Ken Shamrock, he was a big old boy that didn't give a fuck. Nice slip on that right hand. He's timed that single leg. Yanagisawa tried to drop back on a headlock, but slippery head of Takahashi has fallen through, and so no guillotine choke for Ryushi Yanagisawa. But yeah, if you look at Takahashi's record, it is 30 wins and 27 losses, with a lot of those coming by knockout. Not because he was a particularly bad... he wasn't a technically great striker, he just loved to brawl with people he probably shouldn't have been brawling with. He was a far better wrestler than he's given... than his record would suggest, because he just didn't really shoot on people or use his submissions particularly effectively. He was just far too content to just sling hands with people who were going to knock him out. Also, there was a really bad period of matchmaking there where he was just put up against knockout artist after knockout artist. And yeah, that's not good for a man. He's doing some shoot-style pro wrestling at the moment, or I don't know if it's shoot-style, but I have seen him now and then. So he's still getting some money from his favourite thing, which is slapping dudes in a ring. He's on Yanagisawa's hips here, and Yanagisawa bent up and can't really do anything because his feet are caught in the ropes again. So I expect to see a break from the ref fairly soon, although that forearm choke from Takahashi might make him change his mind. Nope. As expected, they've been stood up. So yeah, the manga High School Wrestler Tough, or whatever the full name is, Tough, yeah, just completely batshit insane. There's a dude who has like a bone spur on his knuckle that opens up cuts, and he believes it's because he's possessed by a demon. Hard strikes from Takahashi. There's a twin pair of fighters who refuse to have sex for months before a match, and it drives them sort of mad. Yeah, just a lot of crazy shit. And Minoru Suzuki shows up, not as like a cameo, but literally as Minoru Suzuki. It's really interesting. I cannot remember how we ended up on the ground here. I was too busy thinking about Minoru Suzuki's weird cameo, where his introduction is he's literally being eaten by insects to toughen himself up. And he's like, yeah, no, they can't even bite through my skin because I'm so fucking tough. Really strange manga. I recommend trying to find that thing because it's great. Back to this head arm... Well, not head arm, this scarf hold, and you can see he's trying to separate Yanagisawa's hands, but Yanagisawa's got a solid monkey grip here. He's really trying to break those hands apart. He's using his head, pulling up on Yanagisawa. Ooh, that made Yanagisawa move. So I guess he was squeezing the air out of him there. Alright, off to side control, forearm choke attempts. Bitch slaps from on top. A lot of space there. Oh, I guess he's just going to stand up. So this is part of why Takahashi got knocked out so much, because he's just like, let's get up and fucking brawl to a man who is ostensibly a better striker than he is. Nice high kick there from Yanagisawa. Hard body, hard punches. Oh, nice flurry from Takahashi there. Low kicks, body strikes, and a good sprawl on that takedown attempt. So we'll see how he works in Turtle. This is an interesting sort of catchy ride. He's kneeling on one of Takahashi's... Takahashi's kneeling on one of Yanagisawa's shins and using a sort of wrestling toe hold on the other side to turn him over and take top half. They're talking to each other, probably calling each other bitch, as usual. Hard slaps from Takahashi. He's beating Yanagisawa like everyone beats up Osami Shibuya. There's a knee slice pass here for Takahashi, but he's just completely unbothered about it. Yanagisawa's trying for an Ezekiel choke, gi-less Ezekiel choke. Is it Serkinov who does those? No, it's somebody else. Sorry, I can't remember. It's one of the Slavs. One of the Slavs in the UFC is really good with Ezekiel chokes. I can't remember which one it is. Alright, they've been stood up. Hard inside low. Good body kick from Yanagisawa. Stabbing front kick. So yeah, at range, Yanagisawa... Ooh, nice snapping high kick there. He's tried to pull off a Guy Mezger kick, and he's eaten a few strikes. Oh, nice skipping knee from Takahashi. That was really cool. Yanagisawa's tried to diving toe hold on the far leg, and Takahashi's managed to prevent that from happening. Oh, tried for a head arm choke there. I wasn't paying enough attention to the top half of their body. Too busy looking at Takahashi's glorious golden ass. Gotta love the golden ring gear. It's very classy. Forearm choke happening again. Just grinding on poor Yanagisawa here. Oh, I think he's going to try for another head arm choke. You can see that Takahashi can pass quite easily here, but he seems completely unbothered by it. Possibly due to his wrestling roots and the ability to use top half guard as a pinning controlling position. Very good place to land ground and pound ye old top half guard. Unless you're against Damian Maia. Oh, Yanagisawa's trying for a Kimura here. Takahashi's, this is a very interesting spot here. I don't know what to call this. Takahashi grabbed his hands together, pulled it on the inside so he couldn't get rolled, and then sort of just slid out this way. I think he's still... Oh, no, he's managed to recover his arm, and he's going to take mount. Or he's just going to leave his foot behind. Oh, they're being stood up. Big slug trail on the ground from where they've been wrestling. Hard low kick from Takahashi. Good body kick from Yanagisawa. But these are all landing with the right leg, so they're not hitting the liver, which is where you want to murder a man. Hard slaps from Yanagisawa. He's winging his hands now. Oh, another shot that didn't work out for him. He's been sprawled on. Oh, he's tried to kick up for an armbar there with the wrist control. Acting like a modern sort of inverted guard player. Not very long left in this match. Forearm choke from Takahashi. They've been stood up. Everyone wants to see some more brawling. Oh, got too excited there. Yanagisawa slapped him before they started. Oh, he lands the same slap again, and they're both just going to wing and go for it. They're doing the Max Holloway and just brawling for the last few seconds. Although Yanagisawa's closed in for the clinch. Takahashi don't give no shit, and he's landing body knees and has flopped to the ground. But thanks to that one lost point from that down earlier in that match with that awesome transitional knee, Kazuo Takahashi has won. And I think that's his cleanest victory since he got kicked in the dick about 10 times by both Jason DeLucia and Vernon Tiger White. So I hope you all enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you all next time.